So just like out of practice, can't do it. And mum's home, so it's a little bit awkward. Like I just don't want to talk that loud, I feel weird. I don't want mum to come in while I'm filming, would be embarrassing. Let the tweezers do their thing. Well, actually the tweezers never do their thing. I always make the tweezers do their thing. Check out them injections. Hey guys, so today I'm doing another chit chat get ready with me, and funnily enough I'm going to another work event. Every time I do a chit chat get ready with me, am I going to be going to a work event? I don't know. I really don't have that much time, so I'm just like wanting to film my videos. So I'm just like, basically it's just going to be like a really simple makeup look, and the point is that I'll just chat about random stuff. So let's just start with the fact that I like randomly chopped my extensions. Looks uneven the way I was standing, but they're not, but I don't know, it's just kind of like, basically I've got these tapes and they're just freaking awful because they look disgusting when I wear them up, they're falling out, they're just, ugh, they're so bad. So I'm going to go back to like my sewing weaves that I used to have, and so I randomly just like cut them. I did like the front sides by myself, and like I wanted a blunt haircut, and then once I did it I realized I was cutting it kind of like like I'd pull bits down, cut them blunt, pull another bit down, cut it blunt, and they were like slightly uneven, but it was like jaggedish, and I kind of liked the way it looked. And then I hadn't really done the back, and mum was like, the back's screwed, so she was like helping me do the back, and I don't know, I felt like I could just feel it in my waters that something was going to go wrong, and so she was like grabbing the back, and I was saying to her, like as she was doing it, I was like, don't cut it too straight because I haven't done the front perfect, and I said if you're unsure about what lengths to cut, just go a tiny bit longer than what you think, because you can always cut off more but you can't go back, right? And so she's doing it, and I see like one bit, and I turn to the mirror and I'm like and I like rush to her room, because from her room I can like see the back of my hair, and I was just like, no, and I literally started crying. I was like, you fucked it. Like it wasn't that bad, but like she kind of went a little bit short. But point is, in the end I cried and I sooked, and then she like helped me fix the back, so all is well. I'm just putting on like a lighter foundation under my eyes and then some concealer, because I don't know, sometimes I feel like when you use concealer alone, like it kind of just rubs. I don't know how to explain it, it just takes away the coverage. Does it make sense? I don't know. So I was at St Kilda Fest with my friend the other day, and we were in Chit's getting some food, as you do, and we saw Drew from Big Brother like sitting with, you know, two chicks, or obviously his friends, and we weren't like hardcore pointing or anything, we just kind of like glanced over and we stood up, and we were kind of like, I don't know, we met this chick and we were kind of like huddling together, so it was kind of like obvious we were trying to figure out how to approach him. And one of the girls that was sitting with him was just like, and I'm like, I understand it's annoying if you're like friends with someone who's like semi-famous and like they get approached all the time, and you know, you probably just end up thinking all like girls are just, you know, little fangirls, and I don't know, you probably just get sick of it. But I'm just like, at the end of the day, put yourself in my position. Like you've seen someone that you know, whether you admire them or didn't admire them, just kind of someone you've seen out and you're like, holy fuck, I want to meet them, you know? And I just feel like, put yourself in my shoes, I'm pretty sure you'd do the same thing. So just because he's your friend doesn't give you a right to be frank, be a total bitch about it. So I saw 50 Shades of Grey. Such a controversial movie at the moment. Like I didn't expect it, to be completely honest. I kind of expected girls just to froth over it and love it, but I don't know, there's been a lot of people saying basically that it's shit. My boyfriend didn't really like it. I think it's not to be expected, but I feel like a girl would just prefer the all over theme about it. Like my boyfriend was just like, oh, you know, there was a sex scene like 10 minutes ago, now there's this another sex scene again, like they've had sex 10 minutes ago. Like I suppose to him he's just like just watching the same thing over, whereas a girl, I don't know, would maybe try and find a story amongst it. Anyway, my opinion, dun dun. I didn't finish reading the entire of the first book, so I can't really like say that I knew the storyline to a T, but from what I did read, I actually think they did a really good job at reenacting the book considering it was a movie. Like, obviously, if you were to like read that book out, it would take you hours and hours and hours, and within the movie they only had like, you know, just over 2 hours to do it, and I just feel like they did pretty good at jam-packing as much detail as they could, and just the characters, the way you read it, I feel like the actors really did do a good job at portraying those characters. So, I don't know, that's just my 2 cents, but I don't know, it depends what kind of things you're willing to watch. I mean, you know, for the most part, all the BDSM or whatever you call it, was alright, like not too bad, but there were just some scenes, like the whole, I'm trying not to give anything away for people that haven't seen it, but just like, the whole storyline basically is that she's doing all these things just so she can remain a part of his life and still see him, but at the same time it's not what she'd prefer, and it kind of like, you know, it's good acting, but it kind of comes across when you're watching it that she's not into it at times, so it's kind of uncomfortable when she's uncomfortable, if that makes sense. Like, it's uncomfortable, how many times can I say uncomfortable? Anyway, but it's kind of uncomfortable to watch at certain points. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it, and it had an ending that definitely, personally, left me wanting more. Like, I wanted to know what happened next, you know? So I'm going for like a super dewy kind of skin look because my eyes are going to be like so plain. Thought I'd give it, I don't know, something that kind of amped it up a little. I was going to say very natural, but let's be honest, this amount of makeup isn't natural, and everyone at dinner will be like, Shaina strikes again with all the makeup. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to make it really, you won't be able to see the highlight on camera, but I just wanted to make it really glowy and fresh and nice. Because I couldn't do a dramatic eye or anything, that's the look I'm going for. And I just want a nice, like, really pink blush just to bring a lot of light and colour back to my face. My base is done. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I just like completely suffered through trying to fill in my eyebrows with like this shitty pencil because I didn't like, I thought I didn't have my eyebrow brush because I thought I left it at my friend's house from St. Kilda Fest. And upon completion of my eyebrows, I found the eyebrow brush in my makeup case. Anyways, lash time. I'm going to try doing it on camera this time, but it's just so hard one-handed, but let's see how we go. Could be okay. Maybe I should do one of those challenges where I like hold the mirror with my foot, and yeah, it's not happening. It is not happening. When am I okay? Tell my knee go jump. It's getting very dark in here because daylight savings is being stolen, and I just don't have any lighting. I don't know. What are people's opinions? Should I get box lights? Should I get a ring light? I don't know. I want to know what the best option for me is. Anyway, so I've got my lashes on. I want like a glossy, nudie, browny, pinky. That doesn't make sense. That was like all the different sections of different. I don't know. Oh, don't you hate when like your eyelashes are different? One's just thicker or stands up more, or there's just a difference and there's just nothing you can do with that. So I'm putting this flesh tone eyeliner in my waterline. So hard one-handed. I just realised that I mentioned the lips, but then moved on to the eyes. I don't know, I think I was kind of like talking about my game plan. The plan of the game. Just kind of want a bit of soft definition on the lower lash line. Like I kind of want to elongate my lower lashes to open up the eye a little bit more, but I don't want to make them super thick and like then darken it up. I just want it to be very fresh and glowy, the whole entire look. Going to start with MAC Creme de Nude. Good formulas I've chosen actually, like this is the cream sheen. This next Napoleon one, I don't know the types of formulas, I don't think they have them, but it's very glossy as well. As you can see, that's like very nude, so then I'm just going to go with this like, I don't know, it's like a hot pink crown thing by CoverGirl, but it's good to like add into nude combinations to make things like, you know, baby pink. And then I'm going just to go around the edge of my lips with this retractable lip liner by Rimmel. It's in the shade Natural. How original. On camera it looks like hectic duck clips. It doesn't even look like that in real life, but I think I may have overdone them. It kind of looks like I've got passion rush. Might go back with Creme de Nude a little bit. I think they got a little bit pink for my liking. Shouldn't worry about this shit too much anyway. I'm about to go eat, so it's all going to come off anyway. Might add a bit of blush, looking a little bit uncheeky. Who even says uncheeky? Just do the apples there. So that's my finished look, guys. Hope you love it as much as I do. It's kind of become like my go-to look. Like I kind of just like how the skin's all like glowy. Yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.